I hope everyone is doing well to help. Yeah, so I've typed our topic for today in the chat. I'm sure we've all seen it. So today we just want to talk about what inspires your creativity, or just ways that we can be able to inspire creativity personally. And okay, this I'm actually talking about personally. What are some of the things that inspire your creativity? You know, maybe certain things that you're very creative at, and maybe you like to do in your spare time. Yeah, what are those things that inspire you to be creative? Yeah. Yeah, anyone can feel free to share. Yeah, anyone can feel free to share. It could be anything really. Yeah, anything that you feel inspires your creativity. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing that really helps me is that I can't work in a quiet place. And when I go, I don't know, like in a cafe, work in a cafe or somewhere crowded and people are working, it kind of inspires me. It kind of gives me energy to work, and I really like that. And writing is one of the other things that inspires me. I'm not good at writing. I mean, just writing the ideas that come to my mind, or things that I want to do. When I write them, I can focus on them better, and it helps me really. And another thing I think is music. I When I want to focus on something, I just put on my AirPods and listen to the music, and it really helps me. So I think that I can't be in a quiet place. I just need to be around people, and I don't lose my focus when I listen to music. It actually gives me focus. It really helps me. Uh, those things came to my mind now, and I'm thinking on other things. That's it for now.
Okay. Okay, thank you for sharing, Sabide. Yeah. I think I also should share one with you about quietness or solitude, or quiet places, you know, just helping to inspire that creativity, because you're kind of able to think clearly. Yeah, so I would say for me, another one would also be, okay, a clear mind. Yeah, so also quietness, you know, helps kind of have that clear mind. Yeah, and I also think for life in general, like sometimes like things that you see day to day, or things that you experience day to day, can sort of inspire you to be creative. Like, for example, if you see maybe people are facing a certain kind of problem, or you face a certain kind of problem, like that will kind of like inspire you to be creative, because you know you'll probably be thinking how you know, solve this issue, or things like that. You know, you've probably watched like YouTube channels, you know, and you find that so many people who have like talk shows and have very high engagement. Most of the things they talk about are things that maybe people face every day, you know. So seeing what they face every day, you know, helps them to be creative, you know. So I think it's a big one, you know, even when you look at comedians, musicians, like they'll sing about things that people face every day, or comedians will make jokes about things that people face every day. You know, when people are trying to improve technology, they're looking at problems that people are facing every day. So life can actually, I feel like it's one of those things that can cause you to be very innovative, yeah, I actually have a friend of mine who, when we're doing our final project at university, her project was about something to do with helping children be able to, or being able to test for pneumonia, I think, something like that, in children, being able to detect it when it's still early. Yeah. But it came out like from an experience of like losing somebody to like pneumonia, and maybe they had not detected it early. So, like things that you experience in a way can actually make you to be creative, because you're thinking of how can I get a solution to this, to help other people. So I think life is just one of those very big things that can actually really bring inspiration to be creative.
Yeah.
I think also environment.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can't hear that.
Hi, then.
Yeah.
Hello, I can't hear you now. Sorry for.
Hello, Dan.
Yes, good morning, everyone. How are you?
Good morning, Dan.
Yes,
Sophie.
oh, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
After a long time. I mean, when it is about 2 days, it's like I've been away for a whole year,
Yeah.
No, I miss you guys. Yeah. So I'm sorry I'm late, and then I want to take over the show. No, I'm not taking over the show, but I would love, even if you would give me 1 minute, whatever you are talking about. Yeah, I just like those kind of moments when I'm put on spot to talk about a topic that I don't know. That it's called table topic in the club I belong to. It's called a table topic here. So morning, everyone. It's really nice to be here. I tell you, I'm in fact in a very, very big mood, very, very wonderful mood this morning. Yeah. Oh, what inspires your creativity? Okay, who was talking? After that person, I will go.
I'm done.
Yeah.
It was me, so you can go ahead.
I can go. Wow.
Yeah.
What inspires my creativity? It's pressure. There's nothing else. Pressure.
Good point.
In English, there's this saying which I really like. It says, what does it say? A catch-22. A catch-22 is when you look at all things are not working well. A catch is, so you say now it's a catch-22. For example, you've tried to get a solution to this particular problem, but anyway you look at it, it's almost 360 degrees. You're not getting a solution. You are actually coming to the same problem, and it is giving you pressure, it is giving you stress, it is giving you disappointment, and in fact you are talking to yourself saying, James, you are hopeless. You know what? You're going to lose that. And that then what is the creativity in there? The creativity in there is to say, I love myself, I'm strong, I'm going above this problem. That is a creative, because first of all, in order for us to be creative, we need to be ourselves. Because creativity would be like, oh, you are coming up with a new idea or whatever. No. Creativity is wriggling yourself out of a situation. You could have pushed yourself in that situation, because I mean, we are human beings. Again, there's another saying that says that to human is to error. Sometimes I would do. I used to kind of, if somebody told me to human is to error, I say, you are baiting your error now, because sometimes you can be on board there. To human is to error, yes, it is true, but then is it like you're accepting it and say, oh, I had to do it? Sometimes they use it as a wand to hit you. You say, oh, why are you blaming you, James? Human is error. Oh, in any case, I mean, am I an angel? Things like that, and people just look like that. Yeah. So back to creativity. Creativity, I must be myself. I must be calm, I must be peaceful in order for me to be creative. Second, another thing, there's the confidence, what is it, those five aspects, the self-confidence formula. Self-confidence formula, isn't it? I think, have we read this, all of us? Self-confidence formula. In fact, we are advised to say that many times, I think 10 times or something like that. Yeah, a day, every day. Yeah, I put up my hands. I don't do that, but at least, yeah, we must be confident. The world we are in, the one of the things it does, it steals away your confidence. It steals away your self-esteem. And all the time when it does that, because first of all, before you go into the world, you are in your own world. How are you managing your own world? If you don't manage your own world, when you get into the world, which is all the time hostile anyway, apart from Moracle around here, Moracle, a miracle, I just like that. Around here, we are in a cyber world, and we are not hostile, really. We are not. Yeah, we love each other, we support each other. It's not like that out there. It isn't. We are from different countries. Jessica is not here. Sierra Leone. Oh, no, Noah is here. Sierra Leone, Uganda, UK, Iran. I mean, that is global, isn't it? So we can comfortably say we are in our own world here, forming a global village called Moracle. And we are not like that. That's the reason why we talk about these things. And times there is a place where I used to work before I came to Moracle. If you went to a meeting, they would rush it. Oh, why are we taking so much time? Because now the work is at bay. They didn't know that actually you need to be able to fuel, to oil to oil yourself to be able to do the work, you know. And actually, what we do here is so good. Yeah. So creativity again. I've just said I can only be creative when I'm myself. I love myself. I'm confident. I have the highest self-esteem. I am at peace with myself. And then that peace, when I have it, I can give it to others. I smile, you know, I like Moracle, but I says, if you don't even smile to the computer, it can actually sense that. And I like it. And it's really true. And then not only just talking to myself nicely, talking to myself, to others properly, those words that are going to color the language and color the condition, the situation that we are in, then I will be creative. And when the highest way, the highest creativity is, again, this comes in, we get it from what we learn with Bob. The guy went away, but he was our mentor, Bob Proctor. He says, in fact, it's one of our creating an impression, leaving what? An impression of what? Happiness. Oh, no, sorry, I'm misquoting it.
Everyone is an impression.
Leaving everyone with an impression of what? Increase. Yeah. And when we do that, then we have done our work that day. Our work is to leave everyone with an impression of increase. And when they increase, there is no way when you all increase and you are millionaires and I stay behind. I would also be a millionaire, by the way. And I'm not saying this for I'm saying it because I have evidence. There's a guy, he's a millionaire. So I was listening to he had a talk. And he said, if one day I lose everything I have, what I'm going to do every day, I will be going to where the millionaires sit, and eventually I will get back what I lost. You know? Yes. Yeah. So that's really true. So when we leave each other with the impression of increase, tomorrow we are not where we are here today. And indeed, you can see that. I mean, for example, our Thursday is really increasing. And this morning I I would stop with this, because when I started so much to talk, I was thinking about the challenge you gave me, Linda, to speak on every Wednesday. I want to make a point that I think the next one, maybe I don't know which one you have. I should prepare something for us to have that evening, the 1 hour, to get back to that, the 1 hour thing where we would invite in people to talk. So I'm giving it this October. Please, if you have organized anything in the calendar, just put me there. I intend to give that kind of talk. It could be a technical one, or it could be anything. Yeah. So
That's
yeah, over to you. I'm in that kind of mood where I just want to talk. Oh my
Thank you so
God. Somebody told me that, James, when you are making fun, don't laugh before you're fun. Maybe it's not a fun, or maybe it's not a joke. Don't laugh. And now I have to get away from that, because sometimes it kind of I can't help it. I laugh before even I make a joke, and then I don't know whether it's a joke anymore now. Yeah, over to you, Linda. Thank you so much. Yeah.
much, James. Yeah, I'll be in touch definitely about the webinar. Yeah, thank you so much for getting back to us. Yeah, I'll be in touch. Yeah, thank you, James. Yes, no, would you like to share something?
Yeah. Okay, for me, most of the time, if I could remember, and if I could recall, when I was doing my work, I normally listen to music. Yeah, I normally listen to music. So music, I remember a point in time for where it was like for me it was like an examination week, or like it's part of me now. Where anything that I'm doing, it's either I listen to podcast, I listen to speech or whatsoever, but I need to have that kind of and like a music. Yeah, that's me. I would rather have music with me than to just sit quiet, or I listen to something that gives me the joy or the courage to do more. So you see, and then for me, I have another habit where if I want to do this thing so far, I need to, like, I will write it. So if you if you take a look at, okay, no, you not see it, my wall, I have so many papers where in anything that I want to do, I will ensure that I write it and just place it into my wall where in the moment I see it, and I will able to say, oh yeah, I need to do this thing, I need to, yeah. So that's me, that's what I feel like, or I love to do. And then in whatsoever task or whatsoever things that I want to do. So you see, and then I believe also in engaging with my peer group, wherein we have similar kind of attitude or mindset. And so I have a group that we call like, it's like an home of mentorship, where we discuss on ideas and several things. I have a mentorship corner. So that's how I get myself involved, giving myself tasks and try to do something. And it enables me to be very creative in whatever I'm doing. So you see, so for me, this is my own take on this topic. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing, Noah. It seems many of us like listening to music as a way to inspire creativity. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if Mariam is able to share, or she's on a call already.